But before I come out, I'll tell you what happened, Shaun, quickly. I had 2 days left of my sentence in Wayland. 2 days. I was home. I thought, oh my God. 3 years, I'd done 18 months out of 3 years, you do half of it. I'm going to mention his name because I actually got pulled in and I got arrested for it. John Venables come in there. It's not it is allegedly that I've done him, but John Venables come into that prison. Are you aware of John Venables?
Could you just tell the audience who John Venables is? Because a lot of them won't be aware.
Yeah, John Venables is a prolific paedophile and a murderer. So they changed his name by default. He'd done, I think, 15 years and they let him out. They changed his name by default. But when they let him out, in 2007, they let him out, or 2006, when I met him, he'd just got nicked. When they'd let him out, he was under surveillance, he was on the sex register, and he had to sign on at the police station because he's a fucking nonce, you know what I mean? And the police raided his house, and they took his computers, and they found child porn all over his computers. Paedophilia, all over his fucking computers. And he was on licence for it. Right, naughty, nasty bit of work. So anyway, another screw, well, the same screw who I'd done a tattoo on, I've got 2 days left. So I'm working as a cleaner on the wing. The SO come down to me. He said, Joe, he said, you never guess who's just come in here? I said, go on. He said, John Venables. He said, he's upstairs. He's changed his name by default, but it's him. He said, here's his stuff. He showed me all his paperwork. He'd been recalled for the stuff on the internet. So he said to me, and this is the truth. This is not allegedly, this is the truth. Allegedly, sorry. Mr. said to me, give me your bank account details. Give me a phone number. I'm going to put £500 in your account and I want you to do him bad.
Did he know you had 2 days left?
Yeah.
So he put you on the spot?
Yeah, he put me right on the spot. I said, fuck the money, mate. Don't worry about the money. I said, what cell's he in? He said, upstairs on the twos. I was on the ones. So I'm a wing cleaner. So I've got a brown steel toe cap pair of boots on, pair of jeans and a shirt. I was a lot bigger then, about 13 stone then. Anyway, Mr. banged everyone up on the wing. He's let me out. My mate Mark out, or I knew from the street, and I've met him all in all the jazz, but I knew him on the street. He's let me and Mark out and Venables, and the rest of the wing's locked down. Right? So he's opened his door. He's come down to me. He said, right, his cell door's open. So I've run up the stairs. Venables is coming out. He's coming out. As he's coming out, I've gone crack. I caught with a peach punch. The best punch I've ever thrown in my life. I've hit him straight on the side of the jaw. He's gone over. This is allegedly this bit. He's gone over. His head's been jumped on a few times with someone with steel toe cap boots on, right? He's in a pool of blood on the floor. A few minutes after, the alarm bells went off. All the screws come running in. I said to my mate Mark, I said, Mark, do me a favour. Go upstairs and see what he's like. So Mark went upstairs. He come back down. He was as white as that bit of paper. He said, Joe, he said, I've got some bad news. Allegedly, he said, I think he might fucking die. He's in a pool of blood. He's still on the floor 5 minutes later, and he's just wobbling. His muscles are wobbling. Got 2 days left. Same night, Mr. come back to my cell door. Don't panic, Joey, but you've got a visit from the police. But don't panic, he said.
What's going through your head at this point?
I've got 2 days left.
You think you're going to get life done?
Yeah. Allegedly, you know what I mean? But police did come. CID, a woman. She had on a visit. I'm petrified now, Shaun. I think that's it, it's game over. I've been through all that bollocks and I've come out of it and something so fucking silly like this paedophile is going to get me a life sentence. So the CID come up, and she said, "What, Joe?" She said, "He's picked you out." She said, "You're the only guy in this whole prison with a tattoo on your face. He's just come through reception." She said, "You're the only one in here. What have you got to say?" And I said, "Right, this is what happened." I said, "I'm a cleaner. The screws we're on the cleaners. I am a reception cleaner. So when new arrivals come through, I give them their kit. I'll give them all their paperwork and say, right, you're going to be all right in here. Coach them in." I said, "When Venables come through that reception, the first person he see was me because of my tattoo on my face." I said, "Now that's why he's saying it's me. Yeah." I said, "Because I'm the only one he's seen on reception." I said, "So that's why he's picked me out." Anyway, a few minutes later, she's gone like that. She looked at him like that. She went, "Thank you very much, Joey." She said, "It's going to be NFA." She said, "Have a nice day and enjoy your freedom when you get out tomorrow." Do you know what I mean?
What's NFA mean?
No further action. So while she was going like that, reading the paperwork, she's got his name up and I see it. John Venables. She's a woman. She's a CID. Who likes a fucking paedophile, Shaun? NFA, I've got NFA. But after that, Shaun, I don't know what made me switch. Something in my head said, right, that's it. Enough's enough. You know what I mean? You're in your late 40s now. I'm now 53, coming up. If you don't turn it in now, I said you're going to spend the rest of your days in jail. Do you know what I mean?